Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
The Brush now trading grubs. This is a hype game of League of Legends. Doggo moving up to the top side here. We've seen this a few times from centers. Able to get some souls in the top lane instead of going for the 2v2 down on the bottom side of the map.
It's actually a bit interesting that we have Hung beating up, gonna hope to find a kill.
Flash is on cooldown from Decade. He had to flash away from Zika's W earlier on. Decade should go down. Knockup goes wide. It won't matter though. First blood taken by Zika.
Piece on both our top laners, so they could potentially join in.
This could be a bit of a scrap. Maybe our first proper scrap of the game. Way forced out by Daisy there. You can see the Mega Cupcake moving forwards, but you've got to be cautious this early in the game because Daisy's very killable, and there we go, dead already. And now they're all in from the rest of the squad. Way barely. As Gala gets one of his own and a TP behind enemy lines. LNG can look for more here. Doggo rooted up. This is going to be huge as Zika arrives behind the enemy. Scout finds one. Zika looking for Doggo as well as Scout jumps away from Decade. Both AD carries still alive. Decade under the tower, but he can't finish the kills. Scout with two.
Absolute teleport gap coming. Are we going again right away? It looks
so.
Like we are.
Making up for the first 15 minutes, LNG and Ultra Prime putting up the jukes. It's time for another scrap. Decade, though, this time just rinsed. And Hacker knocks back the Q3 into the Daisy knockup as well. Just bounced around, and a root hit so Zika can fly on it. Scout over the wall for more. The Q3 should be able to find the knockback onto Yukai. Oh, he's not even needed. Zika just takes the kill. And Infernal Drake, though, one away from Infernal Soul. It certainly helped if Ultra Prime could grab that. Hung looking for the engage. Zika's over the wall as well. Ultra Prime might just have to commit to try to finish the Drake fast or something as way has heralded into the play. This is ridiculous as Zika dives in amongst the team. The shields are there, but it's just not going to be enough. That right there is what we call a goal difference. Scout absolutely gumba stomping his way through the fight. Jue gets a little knockback, but that's going to be a triple kill for Scout and a massacre in the name of LNG.
LNG loaded into practice school and like 10 minutes in decided they wanted to give themselves like 3K gold.
Like
then another 5 minutes later, 5.
To a mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord. Here we go, TP behind them, Decade. Oh no, it's Jue actually trying to find a way to start a fight. The root's gonna come on through. Quickness on the front line just to try and buy space. Hunk sacrificing himself for the team, and it's paid off because Scout is railing them. Look at the damage coming out from this Tristana. And he just jumps into 3 players. Doggo forced away. The Scout's actually winning the 1v3, and now Doggo taken down as Wei runs to the back line, and Gala throws these arrows out, and a triple for Scout. This game is gonna end.
This might be the shortest game in LPL. Right now it's 20 minutes, 10 seconds. I wonder, are they gonna commit? No. So that they don't go for it.
Into the base, in 2 lanes simultaneously. It's a 15,000 gold lead. It is eye-watering how far ahead LNG are at this point. I'm pretty sure they're a full item ahead in every single lane. And I mean, they can just slowly but surely push this one through. Decade forced to flash. The engage comes in as Jue knocked aside and pushed away. Hacker buying space with a Crescent Guard. Ultra Prime's still alive for the time being, and the fact that that's the most positive thing I can say tells you everything about how this game has gone. LNG,
they can't kill him!
They took the turtle memes to heart. This is not a turtle, this is a rabbit in this race. 24 minutes on the clock and LNG are diving the fountain. This was beautiful to see that LNG have woken up in the LPL.
I want to believe it's exactly like you said. LNG, seeing the memes, seeing people talk about their pace of game off any setup for you to look for the shockwave. So a lot is going to be on Scout himself to kind of just find it, set up the positioning, try and corral Ultra Prime in, and find the big play.
Let's see if they can find it. Certainly feels like the combo is available. That Poppy sets you up for the Orianna. So it is that. Wait. It's just abandoned by his team. Oh no! Oh, it's a disaster. The smack comes out, but it leaves it on 100 HP. Doggo in the meantime taking a chunk in the bottom side.
Yeah, I wonder if they can even go for this with how low Ultra Prime's bot lane is.
Oh, Doggo might die here. Heal comes out from Gala and Hung just to try and deal with this minion wave. They're underneath the tower here, and Doggo gets it. He survives. Great dive by Ultra Prime.
It actually...
Guardian as well. Hacker in the area, but spotted on that control ward. Joy just keeps on getting chunked out here by Gala.
Right now, both junglers in the area. Ult comes out from Hacker.
Yeah, they knew he was here. Oh no! Dodged away from the hostile takeover is huge from Dway. Gala forced underneath the tower. The stun lands against the wall. Hacker's gonna go down! Oh my days, the bailout pulls it back from the brink, but it does not matter. Wei grabbing himself a kill.
Ends up being a 1-for-1. Gala getting out. Gosh, so close, but another kill going over to the Kalista. So now 2-0-0 for Doggo. Find the 1-for-1.
Oh, and we got more Poppy action here happening live. Dway over the wall. That's another flash burned. Scout didn't go for the shockwave at the end. Oh my days, the triple blast go and play. They accidentally left Hung behind. He's looking for the football kick. He can't find it. It's Dway trying to get underneath the tower, but Poppy loves going under towers. Wei sets it up.
Even more as well.
Yeah. Let's see. Drake spawning on the map now. Last time around, this is where things went real sideways for Ultra Prime. Oh, taking a chunk from Doggo as the Herald slammed in the mid lane here. Oh, Steadfast Presence denies the escape from Hacker. This is a huge pick potentially, but Hacker gets out with his flash. 1 HP, double shockwave in from Scout. A huge fight for LNG. Doggo goes down as Zika is slicing through the Ultra Prime lineup. What a fight from LNG.
Maybe not over. Gala dashing forward, getting a little bit excited, but looks like nothing should be able to come from it. It means LNG will be able to pick up their first Drake of the game. So doing good things by them now. Not only 2-0 and Poppy, a 2-0 Gwen. That is going through.
Coming into play. We'll see if it's able. Oh, hang on. Hacker just flashes in for the engage, and look at this. Combo onto Scout. Zonius keeps him alive for now. Shockwave, and he flashes onto Doggo as well. Like so much space for his team, but I don't know if it'll work. Oh, Zika's onto the backline. Zika is shredding Ultra Prime right now, but knocked back by the Q3, and Doggo survives. Triple kill as the Drake will be taken.
Ultra Prime, they were able to be decisive. They were able to use their engage tools to pull the trigger, and that's what guy hasn't needed an assist this game. Doggo, able to get the work done with Hacker and Dway. I mean, Decade in that last fight too.
Like, Yuakai was the guy we were highlighting coming into the game, and he's just sort of watched the game happening around him. Redemption getting some value. Scout, it's overstepped again, I fear, as Gala trying to get some damage down, trying to make it work, but Scout goes down. Hacker, the twisted advance, finally dies, but it's 2 kills already. Zika can't really do a lot on the backside, and gets rooted up by Yuakai as well. Luckily, the Cozy Campfire keeps him alive. Need a workforce down. LNG, it doesn't feel like they can do anything in this game.
All right. It's really all up to him. I mean, with Scout gunning the Seraphs and the Zonias going a very defensive build, not a whole lot of damage. It's only the Gwen. I mean, with this, it feels insurmountable.
Everything's on cooldown for LNG. This Ultra Prime kind of doing what LNG did to them in the first game. Just walking forwards and saying, what are you going to do about it, buddy? Good little knockback by Decade as well. Scout uses that Zonius to keep himself alive. Cozy Campfire keeps him up. Scarlet clearing the wave. LNG have kept themselves in the game here. Hacker doesn't quite go down. Oh, it's so close. Pagala just doesn't have the damage, and Yuakai finds a snipe onto Hung as well. Maybe he's overstayed, but maybe not. Scout flashing forwards to do no damage at all. And now Zika desperately trying to chase. Surely they can find something. Surely. But the Mantra E finally comes in, and it's enough to get everyone out.
They managed to.
Doesn't feel like it right now. Here we go. Ultra Prime. Look for the engage. Oh boy, Sombrero. Hostile takeover. Scout's gone. And Ultra Prime now could just walk into the base. Hacker chunked, but the shields come on through. And Ultra Prime, all they have to do is play it slow. Supers are already about to win the game for them. They're moving in both bot and top lane. That's the third inhib down. They can just waltz this one in, Lyric.
Yeah, they're going to keep it going. Doggo is getting a bit chunked. They got to be careful, like you said. They got to rely on the supers they have available to them. Let them do the heavy lifting.
Zika's getting some good damage down. So there's that.
Honestly, I think the fight could be rough. They're very timid, but not willing to just go for the save for the dragon. They are going to look for the engage.
Gala gets the cleanse, finally an ult hits from Weiwei, and Hacker's overstepped. Surely not, surely this is not the moment. Shockwave misses again as Zika pulled apart by his lane opponent. And there we have it, Ultra Prime. It looked a little dicey for a second, but they do finish the game.
First seed come out in LPL, and I am all for it. Now, Weiwei going to be able to be this big carry. They have engaged with the Nautilus to try and start fights on their own terms.
Definitely not Weiwei finishing his camp first. But here we go, Hacker has moved all the way up to the top side and wants a pick onto Zika. Stun comes in Q3 as she falls off, so Decade doesn't get the knockback. Ghost in play here for Zika. Dodges away from the W. He's trying to buy as much time as physically possible. Dashes over the wall. Flash forced from...
As we've seen a Cassidy. And never that safe in the LPL in my mind, especially because I feel like watching LPL compared to other regions, like teams are much more willing to full send it with a mid dive. Shut that down. Is Yuakan here?
Good hook comes on in. I don't think he's safe, and maybe Hacker's not safe either, because they could look for more available for them.
And let's remember, Bunch, that like when these pushes happen later on, if LNG get Herald or Baron as well, you not only have the mites, you got the little corals that Bel'Veth spawns as well. You're gonna have like 3 whole armies pushing down turrets.
Look at all of the fish. Look at all of the fish. In the meantime, Decade noted in, I don't know, dolls. I don't know where I was going with that one. Trying to dodge away.
Wanting to fight for this Drake. I'm wondering if Zika can pressure Decade out long enough for him to not join. Wouldn't have the all out anyway, even if he did come down.
Oh,
great flash
there. Yeah, trying to get it, but Doggo survives for the time being. Ghost available for the fight as well. Gala is already pretty low on this one, but they can't really get onto the back line. Mom breathes a bit of fire, but that's all she's going to do. It's all just hot air in the end. There's now the railgun across the team, and that's a real ult. Weiwei diving forwards. Tway is going to be rooted up, but the knockback is huge. But is it huge enough? They've just dived into their own demise. Needlework shreds everybody. Triple for Gala.
Great fight coming out from LNG.
Finally arriving. Gives an opportunity to potentially get some hits on tower, but Hacker and Chway threatening. The tower might go down. The knockback onto Gala, and now a TP as well. They're looking for more. Flash forced out from Hacker. The roof, and it follows up as well. Mom comes in, but does nothing despite how loud she is. She doesn't really do any damage, and Zika just charging forwards with the needlework. Scout flashes to finish the kill onto Yuakai.
And this was such a forced fight. No neutral objectives up around this side of the map, but LNG saw the... I said that it really doesn't get easier for Ultra Prime going forward. J2G, TS, BLG. Those are their next 3 matchups. Engage comes out from Chway.
Gala here, but he keeps himself alive for the time being. I can't even hear myself over Mom screaming. She's a full-on Karen, that is for sure.
Definitely trying to get LNG be able to back off here, but LNG, despite the fact that they don't have much to go with, okay, Hung just gone.
Oh, Chway walks away on 1 HP as well. Could have been 1-for-1, but Hacker now buying space on the front line. Doggo stepping up. Yuakai trying to get damage down.
Solely in my mind, and then they could have potentially otherwise, and they just seem to be happy, just constantly trying to choke them out of vision.
Gala trying to deny whatever vision he can, and there we go. Control ward down. Scout pressuring from the side as well. Hook onto Chway. Could be an opportunity as already a pick in the fight. Fantastic start to this one as Decade now rooted up as well. Look at the damage coming out from LNG. The front line just does not exist. Railgun, the shields, gonna keep him. Wait, Scout was knocked over the wall by Yuakai's ult. What is that? He's miles away.
But now, with a lot of those tools down, LNG feel comfortable starting up this Baron. Not only numbers advantage, but every ult from Ultra Prime other than the all-out.
Big chunk onto Doggo. Decade steps in. Once again, Hacker is rooted, and Zika on the top side of the play. Hook comes on through, and this could be the moment as Yuakai forced away. Way low on HP. Decade trying to finish the job, but Bel'Veth is just invincible when she wants to be. Gala survives, and LNG turn to the Baron.
Now they're going to be able to go back for it. Ultra Prime still have 4 members up, so you assume they're going to contest. We can see the TP coming out now from Yuakai. Doggo's ult almost back online.
They've got to make something happen here. Hung takes a chunk. They might have done enough to dissuade the Baron here. 4K, and yeah, LNG back.
Yeah, we do have 2 Koenig Rookards on Ultra Prime side to try to counteract it. Has been slightly nerfed, like we said earlier in the day, but still, great item to be able to prevent all this magic damage.
Oh, CC onto Decade. Scout, the only one stuck over the wall, has Flash, he's saving it. And his Zonius comes in to play first, now flashes over the wall, still full HP, and turns the play around. Beautiful bit of play from Scout. Certainly seems to be up a bit, but up right now.
Yeah, what a great idea. Again, Kerp over in the ULCS playing like the Fizz and the Grog. Oh, God. What a fast-paced game.
Gragas mid. What a time. I mean, it's playable now.
Oh, much?
Playable again. Gala flashes away from Uakai, but Hacker's here to try and punish him. Flashes onto the AD carry. As in the meantime, look at the heroics from Hung to save the day. Protects his AD carry like a true support, except this one's got gold. Uakai 1 HP. Zika is corralling them. He's like a sheepdog. An Ultra Prime of the sheep, and it's time for a bit of shearing. Taking a bit off of the top is Zika. He's got his scissors primed, and the wool is no longer. Ultra Prime taken apart. A triple for Zika, and that's going to be game.
And they already have a wave up in top side. They have minions pushing in mid. They're trying to make sure that Decade goes down as well. LNG have played it by the book, and they have this one.
It'll take him a minute to end. 20 seconds on those death timers, though, and Soup is pushed. Make no mistake, LNG have won this one out. The Mountain Soul as well, helping to weather the storm. 30 minutes in, and the Drake still did nothing. Smolder, unfortunately, loses his second game and goes 1-for-1 in the LPL. But LNG finally get themselves a 4th win on the board.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.